Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World, or is it the Lost World Jurassic Park 2? Which one is it?
It's The Lost World Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, yes.
They really fucked things up from the start with this movie, now didn't they?
True. Horrible first impression, frankly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, Tanner, would you like to redeem yourself with doing a little synopsis of Jurassic Park 2?
I will do my best.
Last time you ran a little long, you know.
You're right. It was a tad long. But, I wanted to be thorough, but also short. So, I did neither.
Yeah, you accomplished no tasks.
Our opening scene, we got a rich couple on a beach. They got a little kid. Little kid gets attacked by Compodontosaurus. Cut to Ian Malcolm. He's going to the Hammond mansion. We find out Hammond is no longer in control. He goes to talk to Hammond. Also, why did they even include the grandkids in this movie if they're not a part of the story in any important way?
So that people like Dylan can point at the screen and say, "Oh my gosh, they got them back! Look, there they are!"
Well, hold on a second. Those weren't them.
It's implied to be them.
Those were different kids.
It's implied to be them, though.
No, I mean, they were different actors. I'm saying, why did they put them in at all if they got completely different actors that don't even look like them?
Oh my god, it's the kids! Look at it!
Exactly.
Did Dylan actually... does
he
Dylan
did say
think
something
those
about
were the
it.
same actors?
I mean, I don't know. He didn't delve much into his thoughts about it. He was just like, "Oh, look at them! It's they got him back."
Okay.
It worked on it, man. It worked.
I guess it worked. I thought it was... Because I didn't realize it was them for a second. I'm like, who are these kids? Because they're, entirely different people. He talks to Hammond. He finds out, there's a second island where they raise them and breed them, and Hammond's been keeping it safe because he had his character arc in the first movie actually worked. That's crazy. Can you imagine that?
Whoa.
And then Hammond's like, "Hey, I'm sending a team to go look at him," and Ian Malcolm is like, "Fuck you, you stupid idiot." And he's like, "Your girlfriend's out there," and he's like, "Damn it." So Ian Malcolm resigns to go into the island. We see our crew, equipment. Malcolm has a daughter. She's quirky, I guess. She's fine. She's okay.
Jackson had some choice words about her.
I don't.
He did. Specifically her, never mind. I'm not gonna do that to you right now, Jackson. That might be a post-squat thing,
Anyway. My boss doesn't watch this podcast anymore.
True, you don't have one.
Exactly.
It's your future employees you need to worry about.
Funny stuff. They go to the island. They're on the island. They're looking around. They find her. The dinosaur hijinks. They go back to the truck. Oh my god, the little girl is there. Fuck. And then InGen military mercenary hunter kind of guys show up. They're there to capture dinos. Honestly, I thought this first little action scene of them driving around in cars and they're lassoing dinosaurs and they're getting fucked up and stuff, I thought that was kind of fun. I liked that.
All right, Ted, I'm just going to take over the synopsis here from you from here on out. So,
what do you want me to cut out of that? Is that not all vital information?
No, it's not all vital information. We don't need a play-by-play here, man. So they get on the island. They check out some dinos. Jurassic Park is happening again, guys. They're stranded on the island. They got to figure out how to get off. They eventually get off after they team up with the hunters. And they fucking kidnap a T-Rex baby. They try and repair it. Things don't go well. The mommy and daddy, they take it back. Then they capture a T-Rex. They bring it to the mainland. T-Rex hijinks on the mainland. What? It's wandering around the suburbs. They capture it again. They ship it back. Jurassic Park 2. That's the movie, guys.
Okay, anyway. Well, now we're going to run back through it again anyway so we can give our thoughts on the fucking thing.
Yeah, we're just trying to, that's part of like a more general discussion, Tanner. We just got to give the people a little something first.
Anyways.
This movie sucked ass.
This movie did suck ass. Fuck this movie.
No. What?
I was scared of this, Jackson. I was scared of this.
I thought the dino hunting stuff was fun. I think this movie has a real sort of aliens thing where this one's more action-focused versus the first one.
I mean, I can kind of understand that comparison there, but at the same time, like...
If only everyone that was human wasn't so goddamn stupid in that movie.
Yeah, holy shit. Everyone is absolutely fucking brain dead.
Yeah, holy shit. It was. I think it was an inspired choice to, like, make the sequel all about the quirky side character this time around. That was a great idea.
To be fair, he's significantly less quirky in this one.
He is. They died him down after a life and death experience.
This might be the most subdued performance I have ever seen out of Jeff Goldblum, in fact.
That's Jeff Goldblum?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That's crazy. How did you not know that? Did you not know that was him in the first one?
I didn't know that. I don't know who Jeff Goldblum is. I just know the name.
Fair. Okay. Now, one piece of praise that I will give this film. The transition from the beach scene to Jeff Goldblum, we're at the beach. The mother sees what's happening to her poor little baby girl, and she screams her head off. And from there, we cut directly to Jeff Goldblum standing against, like, some fucking beach background just in the fucking subway. Yeah, the screeching of the mother is instead replaced by the screeching of a train. And her mouth being agape is now Jeff Goldblum yawning. I think it's pretty fantastic, honestly.
Yeah, probably the best scene in the entire movie.
Yeah, I think that was the peak right there.
It peaked, so...
I thought the T-Rex attacking the trailer scene, I thought that was great.
That was so fucking stupid.
I thought it was sick when they, like, just totally vanished out of nowhere to let the tension reside, and then they came back for no reason afterwards again, and then they
put their baby back in the nest and then came back to fuck them up.
That's one way of looking at it, I guess.
Yeah, that could be your
they don't show any of that happening at all, though. It's just like, holy shit, they're pushing us off, and now they're fucking gone! Let's do some action shit. And now they're fucking back for some reason! But they don't show any of it, so it doesn't feel organic at all. That's something that happens in the movie a lot, where dinosaurs just randomly disappear. Like, when the chick is, like, trying to take pictures of whatever the fuck those were, like, to start, because she's a wildlife photographer, and she wanted to pet the baby because she's a wildlife photographer, and that's what they do, of course. And then she gets fucking hunted down by the parents. She, like, runs through that log, almost dies, and then they cut to a scene where they're just gone.
Yeah, everything's okay now.
She went through the log, and now everybody's just gone. The dinosaurs are no longer interested in hunting her. And this shit happens all the fucking time. It's really stupid. And immersion breaking.
Speaking of immersion breaking, the CGI in this film is exponentially worse than the first one. Like, holy shit. I think a big part of that is due to them having, like, so many scenes take place during the day now in this one, whereas before it was, like, all mostly nighttime, so it was all covered up pretty well. But yeah, it does not blend it all with the scenery now. It's horrid.
True. And speaking of the scenery, I do think it's really funny that, like, I pointed this out when we were watching it, because I was like, this doesn't look like a tropical island at all. This looks like it takes place in the U.S. or something. Because, like, when they're flying onto it, this is, like, clearly some fucking tropical, like, equator, like, close to the equator island. And then they get on there, they're, like, pine trees and shit. Like, this is just the redwood forest of California. This isn't anything crazy. So, like, I know the intention. It's the coolest place to shoot. Frankly, I do like the environment, but, like, just the disconnection there, I thought was really funny.
Yeah, it looked like it was taking place like somewhere I can walk to in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. I agree. CG dinos don't look good. I think the puppet dinos are still fine.
True.
I thought that action scene was fun and cool and exciting. I like the part where the trailer falls off and they're all on the rope and it goes like they're inside and the whole trailer goes through them and whatever.
I think that's
that was a cool shot.
I think it's a neat idea, but at the same time, again, the CGI looks just horrid during that part, so that's all I can pay attention to.
Rest in peace, Eddie. He sacrificed himself. He's a good dude.
Yeah. He didn't deserve to die, honestly.
Poor guy.
He didn't.
Yeah, speaking of just like characters dying and shit, this film is insanely bloated in just like its plot structure as well as characters. Like, it introduces so many fucking plot points, so many random characters, and like, well, we gotta care about them. Well, they have to be here. We need to see somebody die, and then go like, oh no, they killed the guy with the glasses. Those mean dinos, they're so scary.
Honestly, I thought when they finished capturing a T-Rex, I thought that was the end of the movie. They just got to pick up the next movie, but it just kept going for some reason.
It should have been. However, The reason for that is because fucking Mr. Director of this film, what the fuck's his name again?
Steven Spielberg?
Steven Spielberg, that's the one. I kept wanting to say like a Steven Seagal or some shit. I don't know. So, apparently that was supposed to just be the end of the film. However, he really wanted to have like a part of the fucking trilogy where a T-Rex is roaming around a city. And while he was working on this film, he was like, wow, I hate this. I do not want to do a third movie. So I'm just going to put that scene in here now. Whatever is in the third movie for this whole bullshit, I'll leave that to somebody else. But I'm making sure that there's a T-Rex in the city. So that's why he put it in there.
That's stupid.
Oh, okay.
It is really
that
stupid.
scene is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
I thought they did some fun stuff with it. It's too silly and whatever.
It's
some of the
very
rampaging
silly.
was cool.
Yeah.
I like that one shot where they do a Godzilla reference and it's a bunch of Japanese men running along. That was funny.
Silly.
That got me. But yeah, that'd probably be my biggest complaint, where like the T-Rex being captured and them being flown off, that's like a satisfying ending. There was like a full story arc and shit, and you're like, okay. And it's at an hour and 40 minutes, which is movie length, so like it would have been fine there. And then we have like another half hour of this other stuff that kind of just, and it doesn't end as satisfying at all.
And also, with them transferring the fucking T-Rex, we see, like, on the deck of the ship and stuff, that, like, people are, like, they're, like, with severed limbs and shit. But,
they never explain it.
Yeah, it's just a T-Rex on there. Did he fucking break out, kill a bunch of people, and lock himself up again?
No, here's what happened. I can't say this. I've read the book. I don't remember exactly. I'm pretty sure. Well, we'll say my educated guess. I'm gonna say what the plan was with some raptor or some shit snuck on board and killed a bunch of people. And I'm gonna say that must be a deleted scene. They probably filmed something with that and then cut it out of the movie, and so it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, this movie's too long as is. We can't have the raptors roaming around the city as well. Let's just nix it all, you know.
I thought
they
it was
got
like,
off on an island somewhere. They're chilling there now. They're on Jurassic Park 3 right now.
I thought it was because the cage the T-Rex was locked in is up top. I thought he broke out of that, killed people, they lured him into the trapdoor and closed it on him. But even if that's the case, I don't know how the guy who was operating the trapdoor died.
Yeah, exactly.
And it doesn't make much sense at all.
Yeah.
I also liked the second T-Rex attack where it's him like outside their camp thing. And he's like sniffing around, and then he goes in, and it's like, and that one's a puppet, so that one looks pretty good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh, it's kind of scary. The end of that attack where the guy gets like a snake in his shirt, and then he runs into the T-Rex, that was fucking stupid.
Incredible. And then the T-Rex just fucking vanishes.
Yeah, it's just gone after that.
Yeah. This scene, it's not long enough to be really cool or impactful, but the one shot where it's when they're running through the tall grass and it's above and you see the raptors closing on them, that's a cool shot.
Yeah.
This scene sucks though, bro.
Yeah, they don't do anything with that afterwards, and I like how our second...
They're all armed too, but they're just running through a field like a bunch of weirdos.
Yeah, these are the worst mercenaries that have ever existed. They scatter in every direction anytime anything happens.
Yeah, and then immediately after, our protagonists run through the exact same field and lose absolutely nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's followed by like one of the dumbest fucking just series of events really in any film where they're just constantly being attacked by these raptors. They should die numerous times during that entire section.
Yeah. Even Dylan was like doing the shtick of like, okay, they should have died here, they should have died here, they should have died here, and like fucking counting them up. Also with that fucking section, the kid suddenly just gets massive fucking balls and does some gymnast bullshit and kicks one through the wall. Completely ridiculous. Why the fuck did they include that?
I don't think that kid has enough force to kick a
definitely not.
through a window.
To be fair, velociraptors, they probably have hollow bones, so they don't weigh as much as you think. And they
not in this movie.
Yeah.
Maybe in real life.
This is a commonly complained about scene. People make fun of it. I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. At the very least, they do say, hey, she does gymnastics. So it's not wildly out of nowhere. But
I mean, yeah, but like, why did she do this like whole maneuver just to kick one? Like, where's she even get the balls from to even execute this? She's been fucking horrified the entire movie with every scene. That's suddenly like, all right, I'm gonna be a fucking badass. And do like
I'm
a
the
round
queen.
shake almost into a wall.
I'm Jeff Goldblum's inspiration. That's what I got.
Yes, sir.
I'm his queen. I found that weird, Jeff Goldblum calling her a queen, but this was in '97, so
I also thought that was really
different
weird.
context back then, I guess. Fun fact: that is the only instance of a human directly killing a dinosaur in this entire franchise.
Hell yeah.
That's fun.
What else do I have here?
Yeah, what else do you have there, big guy?
There was a fun like stunt mistake in here where I don't remember how it happens, but I think a raptor like pushes Ian's like holding up a door to protect himself from a raptor, and a raptor slams it, and he goes through a plate glass window, but his feet they catch on the ledge of the window, and he like flops over backwards. That 100% was not intended. That was like a stuntman getting hurt, and they left it in the movie.
That's fun.
That was hilarious.
They're making use of that insurance claim right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you got the shot, you got the shot, man. You gotta use
exactly.
it. It's like when Gibby's stunt double fucking died in that one scene where he falls from the ceiling. But they still used the shot because, like,
Of
it's a
course they
solid
used
one.
the shot. You have to use the shot.
I think he broke his back, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he got
die.
horrifically
very
injured.
Yeah, he got really fucked up. Nick running off on his own because I guess Ian Malcolm was winded or some shit. That was dumb.
Yeah.
That was a bit goofy.
They're
Let's
starting
see.
to agree with us here.
I will say, I think, what did I give this? I'm probably going to go lower than what I have written down. You guys have convinced me a bit. Now I'm on to T-Rex stuff. I thought the scene of the boat crashing into the dock looked really fucking cool.
Yeah,
I
thought it
bet
was
they
neat.
just crashed a boat through it and then green screen people on, honestly. It'd be pretty easy to do that, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck is...
He's sprinting away.
I don't know what Nico... Does he need to shit himself?
Yeah, Nico just got raptured, guys. He's not coming back ever.
Oh,
Well,
poor
rest
guy.
in peace, I guess. See, yeah, I thought that was a cool shot. Yeah, I'm torn on the last 30 minutes. I think they're well shot, and some of the stuff they do is fun, but like it does nothing for the story.
Oh, it's literally it's just total fluff, and it also
complete
completely
fluff.
like breaks the tension of everything. Or like it breaks like the fucking not the theme. There's like a word for it. The fucking like the. There's a word.
I can't help
There's
you
a
here,
word
my
I'm
guy.
looking for. It's like the I don't know. It doesn't
The
fucking matter.
cohesion.
Maybe.
The je ne sais quoi.
It's just some fucking random fluff part that doesn't mean anything.
The businessman going down to get the baby doesn't make sense to me because he
baby.
told them to shoot the dinosaur adult. Why wouldn't he just wait till the adult gets killed and then try and get the baby? But it's like he
agreed.
just yeah, I know, but like I don't think he was that. I think at that point it clearly seemed like his character was using his brain for a second, and then he just switched it off after that.
Yeah, he started
The
thinking with
hubris
his
of
penis.
man. And then my last thought is I think the first one. These are both movies are classified as action adventures. I think the first one is better at action or better at adventure. This one's better at action. That's my last little.
Yeah,
thing.
but there's no gunshots ever.
That's true. I also just thought of this. It's a very funny visual image into me, that one shot of the raptor digging,
Yeah.
because it's like
yeah.
those weird raptor puppet hands in there.
Yeah, it's fun.
But anyway,
I will say this film did in fact have my favorite dinosaur in it, which is the dome-headed one.
and it fucked that Jeep up.
Yeah, I thought that was real
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
However, overall, I do think that man,
Dinosaur
these-
presence was a bit weaker, I'd say.
Exactly. Also, just like fucking, I feel like these Jurassic Park movies, this one specifically, is just like, it's making dinosaurs feel really lame to me personally. It's like, man, people like these things. I don't know about all that.
Now trains, that's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah,
Fuck
brother!
yeah.
A good train and Lego set I can get behind though.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, before we go to our rankings here, I'm assuming no one else really has much else they want to say about this film, yeah?
Mid.
No.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So, I do have a quote here by Mr. Steven Spielberg himself. Confidence is my enemy and always has been. My sequels aren't as good as my originals because I go onto every sequel I've made and I'm too confident. This movie made $1 gazillion, which justifies the sequel, so I come in like it's going to be a slam dunk and I wind up making an inferior movie than the one before it. This is specifically relating to Jurassic Park 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think that's very poignant, you know.
I acknowledge it's much worse than the first.
Yeah, Jurassic Park 2, not a very good movie, I'd say. I, myself, am going to go ahead and I'm going to give this film a C-.
Damn, a C-. Yeah, I'm going even far lower than that and saying a D-, actually.
Ah, damn.
I don't think there's much redeemable about this movie except the acting was pretty good, and generally I think it was pretty well shot for the most part. And I like the ideas that they presented a lot, but I think it just really wasn't cohesive at all.
Yeah.
It was really just a mess most of the time. Honestly, the writing was fucking horrible.
So I said you guys changed your mind. I think if they chopped off that last pointless 30 minutes of the T-Rex rampaging, I'd probably be somewhere around an A-.
Jesus. There's like
right now
still
I'm gonna-
so much fucking bloat throughout the rest of the movie. There's so many scenes that just go on way longer than they need to.
I kind of liked all of them, but I'm gonna go B+.
Damn.
I'm gonna hit it with a fat C for cock. Because the movie was kind of cock, you know?
Cool. Kyler, did you watch all the movies this week?
Yes,
Yes.
you did.
Holy shit, that's
I
crazy.
think, I gotta be honest, the scene where they're trying to climb out of the sideways train thing, it could have ended like first 10 minutes. I think they drew that thing out like double speed for no reason.
That was the big set piece of the movie.
Yeah, I know, but honestly, not even that cool of a set piece. I gotta be real with you.
Unlucky. Colin, did you say a C or a C+?
C, just C.
C. All right. And Dylan rated the movie a C+. He's not here today, but he gave us all our ratings. And that puts the movie at a solid C.
Okay.
Hell
It
yeah.
is an average movie according to the rankings.